welcome to you from us. Santa Clara, California, home of the 49ers. Getting ready to go on a Monday night, taking on the Detroit Lions tonight. It is a rematch of last season's NFC Championship game in which Brock Purdy brought his team back from down 17 points at the half to spoil the fun for Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions and keep them out of the Super Bowl. It is a different story in 2024. Dan Campbell has got his team rolling at 13-2, trying to get a win tonight to match the Minnesota Vikings at 14-2. Should be fun. Welcome to the Progressive Monday Night Kickoff. And now welcome to the playoff picture, which crystallized somewhat yesterday in the NFC. Right now, it's Minnesota in that top spot at 14-2. The Lions obviously can climb to 14-2 tonight, and they will battle next week for the #1 seed in Detroit. You see the division leaders on the left, the wild card leaders in the middle, and the Falcons hoping to get a win and a loss by Tampa Bay to win the NFC South. You got all that? Great. Because here we go here tonight. Welcome to the broadcast booth. I'm Joe Buck. Along with the Hall of Famer Troy Aikman, Lisa Salters is coming right up. Let's talk about the Lions. Let's be honest with you, the viewer. It doesn't all come down to tonight. They've got a big game coming up next week at home against the Minnesota Vikings, but they want to keep their momentum. They want to get their 14th win. And if you know Dan Campbell at all, he said it during the week, we are going out to the West Coast to win. He means it. They want to win here tonight.
Yeah, Dan Campbell doesn't know what meaningless means, and they've got such great momentum, and it's a great story, the fact that they've gotten to themselves into this position considering all the injuries that they have. But yet they want to keep things going because of the big showdown, as you mentioned, they have next week for it all. Jared Goff is playing exceptional football offensively. That is going to be what has to carry this team, and they need to keep their foot on the gas, which they will, for anyone who knows Dan Campbell and what this team is all about.
All right, let's talk about the 49ers. They got to the Super Bowl last year. They got to overtime in the Super Bowl and couldn't get it done against Kansas City. It's been a different story this year. We were here week 1 when the late news came down that Christian McCaffrey wouldn't be able to go. He only plays 4 games during the regular season. He's out. Trent Williams plays 10 games. Brandon Ayuk, 7 games. It's been a frustrating season for a very good team in the 49ers.
Yeah, a well-coached team, a very talented team, and just dealing with a lot of injuries. Injuries occur throughout the league, as we know, but they have just decimated this San Francisco team. But you come into this game, a meaningless game for them, but don't tell Kyle Shanahan that, because there's a lot that they're trying to build upon. They've still got those that are healthy playing, guys like Nick Bosa, of course, and Brock Purdy. And for Brock Purdy, this is an opportunity for him, because the first couple of years that he was the starter, everything was kind of perfect, and he had a lot of good players around him. He didn't have to do a lot. He played at a very high level, and then this year, because of those injuries, he's realized what life in the NFL is like for most quarterbacks, and he knows it, and he understands that there has been opportunity out there for him. He hasn't taken advantage of it. Tonight and next week are opportunities for him to show that he can carry a football team when he doesn't have the best talent around him. So these are important games for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, he is eligible, by the way, for a new big contract. There is a lot on the line for Brock Purdy and for these 49ers in their own way here tonight. The Lions are getting set to go. We'll take a break and come back and continue before this fun matchup in Santa Clara.
Niners are going to the Super Bowl, and the Lions are going to go back home one disappointed football team.
You know, that feeling that we had walking off that field is enough to motivate us. Going into next year, we'll be ready.
I ain't trying to bring you down, but for real, you might as well give up now.
The Lions strike like a lightning bolt. It's different around here. We're not the same.
How you win it, man? You can choose. If you can't take the heat, don't light the fuse.
13 wins, franchise record. We're going to be able to look back and say that. But not yet. Because you know what we got to do next week? We got to win.
Detroit coming in with redemption on their mind.
This is the last one we got on the field. I'm going to give you everything I got. Oh, my goodness, are you kidding me? Welcome to Detroit.
This has been in the making, man. Everything we got goes into San Fran.
As we welcome you back, this place is packed, and we'll send it down to Lisa Salters for a performance above, brought to you by Jersey Mike's. Lisa.
Hey, Joe, well, how much that championship game loss is still on Detroit's mind, and how much of a motivation revenge might be in this game depends on who you talk to. Head coach Dan Campbell said he is definitely still thinking about that game. Campbell said the last time we were here, they did what it took to win. We didn't. He said he still has a bad taste in his mouth and wants to try to right that wrong tonight. But receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown said he's not thinking about last year's playoff exit, telling me this is a big game because it's the next game. Running back Jahmyr Gibbs said he's not taking that playoff loss too personally either, and warned against emotions overriding focus for Detroit in this game because the Lions are expecting a fight. Defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn called the 49ers prideful and tough and said San Francisco will be looking to, quote, kick someone's you-know-what tonight. They're not going to lay down, Glenn said, and we aren't either. Joe?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it that with regard to the Lions, they have said they're coming into this game full throttle, taking on the 49ers. Matchup just around the corner. You've been watching the Progressive Monday Night Kickoff.
December 31st on ABC.
ESPN welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Helicopter 7 Tango Victor, request to land.
Welcome to the city. You are cleared for touchdown.
It's Monday night, Detroit. You know what time it is? It's time to finish what we started. Let's go!
We're in their territory! We play Detroit ball all day! Let's go get them what they came for, baby!
Off the rip. Monday night, we getting gritty. The 3-1-3 versus the city. Ain't pretty. No mercy, no pity. Inch by inch in the air for your city. Fair fight at the 50. Rematch the reclash. Defend the revenge. Dog fight. But a win is a win. For sure.
Touchdown, Detroit Lions! Wow! What a run! To the end zone! That is Monday Night Magic!
Well, the fireworks, the flyover, the foghorn, we must be getting set to go here in week number 17 on a crisp night in Santa Clara, California. Glad you're with us tonight. 13-2 Lions taking on the 6-9 49ers. Kyle Shanahan, 8 years as the lead man here with San Francisco. He and the organization have come tantalizingly close twice in the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is exactly where Dan Campbell and his crew want to end up in New Orleans. Super Bowl 59. Get through tonight. Look ahead to next week and that home date against the Vikings. Debo is getting ready to go, and glad you're with us as the Lions won the toss. They defer. 49ers start tonight with the ball.